good morning, boys and girls. It's lovely to see you again. We can see you on the screen and hopefully you can see us over in the church. Now, you might remember before Christmas we did the story of Jesus' birth. And for many, many years, the people of Israel had been waiting for God to send them a special person. And when this special person arrived, nobody realised who he was. And I think you can all guess who that special person was, can't you? Right, it was Jesus. And we've already heard about the day he was born when we had the Christmas story. But Jesus has grown up a little bit now. If you listen hard, you can hear how old he is. Shall we open the book and hear the story of Jesus in the temple?
Mary and Joseph were searching for their son.
Excuse me, but have you seen my boy, Jesus? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I seem to can't find my son. He's 12 years old. He's about so tall.
Again and again they asked, but Mary and Joseph found nobody who knew anything about him. They just met shrugs and sympathetic looks and people who said, sorry, I can't help you. They were so worried. They were scared. They didn't know what else to do. And what made it worse was this should have been a wonderful trip. Off to Jerusalem to visit the temple and to celebrate the Passover holiday. But now they were on their way home, and Jesus, their young son, was missing. It was getting dark.
We've asked everyone we came with, and no one has seen him.
What about those boys? Those boys, you know, when we were coming up from the next village. He was walking with them all the way to Jerusalem.
I've already spoken with them. No.
There's nothing else that we can do. We're going to have to go back to Jerusalem.
And so they went back, retracing their steps, road by road, street by street, alley by alley, until eventually they arrived, exhausted, back at the temple.
Oh, excuse me, have you seen my boy? He's 12. He's 12.
Have we seen a boy?
Yes.
We certainly have.
Yes.
His name is Jesus, right?
How did you know that?
Come with me, and I'll show you.
And the priest led them to a corner of the temple courtyard. And there, a crowd was gathered, listening to one of the temple teachers. And seated right at the teacher's feet was Jesus.
The boy is remarkable. He has been going from teacher to teacher, asking the most amazing questions. And when the teachers quiz him, he answers with a wisdom well beyond his years. You should be very proud.
I certainly would have been more proud of him if we'd known where he was. He scared his mother and I half to death. But we would have been halfway to Nazareth by now if this had not happened.
When the teacher had finished, Joseph and Mary rushed straight up to Jesus. They hugged him and they led him out of the temple. But it didn't take long before they told him how they felt.
What did you think you were doing? We were worried sick.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd know where I
was.
It is my Father's house, after all.
So Mary and Joseph looked at each other. Jesus took their hands, and the three of them together started off home.
So did you all hear how old Jesus was? He was 12. And this story reminds us that Jesus was a child who grew up just like you and me. He had a family who worried about him. And when he got lost, just like your family did, they worried about him. So Jesus had a mum and a dad who loved him very, very much and cared about him being safe. So let's close our eyes for a moment and think of all those children in the world who don't have anyone to love and to care for them. Now I'm going to say a prayer, and if you want to make it your prayer, say Amen after me. Dear God, thank you for the people in our families who love us. Please help the children who don't have any family and find them someone to care for them. Amen.
Amen.